I need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believed. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process, what could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your ass, there's lots you can do. You wanna learn something and watch how I move, but they don't wanna do shit. They wanna be spoon-fed like a little baby. That shit is crazy, boy. Change up your mindset. I get 3 days worth of work done in just one. 727 mindset is the hustle for us. You get it?
What up, what up? It's ACG, your boy with his homegirl, Jaime. We coming at you from Dallas, bro. We out here masterminding with some of the best agents on the planet, bro. Literally the top 250 agents in our whole company. These guys are here from all over the place and bringing the heat. Learning a lot, meeting a lot of cool people, man, and learning a lot of stories and where these people come from and how they all migrated to different parts of the world. Super cool to even be part of this. Jamie, did you learn anything today?
So much. I learned what a freaking dinosaur I am with this AI stuff.
Crazy how efficient it can make you. You know, it doesn't mess up, doesn't need to sleep, doesn't need to eat, doesn't complain.
Doesn't scroll through Facebook.
It ain't gonna miss work.
It
ain't gonna be abducted by aliens.
Got court. They don't have court.
Every day. The mom didn't die 4 times. It's amazing. I just got signed up with this thing called Cursive, and it's to teach you how to use AI. I've been did a few trainings already, and it's pretty simple. Just walks you right through it, shows you how you can most importantly how to prompt the ChatGPT, because you would think, oh, it's how I talk to it, how I ask questions. No, it's all the little slashes and the dashes and the parentheses and the numbers. It's almost like code. It's like you got to know the little code to. It's not as difficult, I would say, but you got to know how to prompt it. If you don't have the little dash slash, then guess what? It's not going to do what you need it to do. And if you don't have the right words in there with the slash dash and the parentheses, and the right numbers with the alligator, you remember that back in the day when you were a kid, the teacher would ask you which number was higher and have the little alligator mouth. That's one of the little symbols too, one of those. So it's really crazy, how these things work. And if you don't know how it works, then you ain't gonna know how to use it, and it's not gonna be as efficient as it needs to be, and it's not gonna come correct, and you're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna want to use it, and then you're gonna turn it on, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, what does all this do? I don't even know how to get started or where to start. It's all good. If you are wanting to get with it, get on that Cursive. I'm telling you, it's gonna train you. It has all kinds of different apps, and it shows you how to use them, so that way you can see what best suits your needs. You can, it takes like a quick interview, asks you some questions, and that way it can give you the best apps that are going to suit you for what you want to use AI for. If you don't get with AI, bro, it's just going to take over your life, and you're going to be...
Just stay home. Just stay home.
You're going to be really frustrated, and it might even take your job, bro. So it's time. It's time to get with it. The shit isn't going away. It's only getting better by the minute, by the day. Something that I'm studying today is going to be better tomorrow. So, you got to start somewhere. If you guys are a realtor or any type of real estate or any business period, bro,
that's
that
like
dude,
a must follow, not just need to, must.
John Cheplack, bro, that dude brings the heat. I mean, he don't give one fuck, I tell you, bro. He hits you right between the eyes. He makes you feel it. When you leave out of there, you feel like a piece of because you ain't handling your business.
You need it.
Yeah, but
you need someone. You need a friend
You do
like
need that. You do need that. You need somebody to call you out and slap you in the head, get you going in the right direction. And I know that some of the things I should be doing more, doubling down on it. I know it's working. He said something funny like, an entrepreneur, she's like, man, that worked. All right, now let's go do something else. And that's kind of how it works. You see something's working, and then you see something shiny, and now you go chase that, and now, oh man, that might work. Man, you see what's working. The basics, the same stuff that was working since the beginning of time is still working today. Picking up the phone, calling your clients, talking to your people, building those relationships, actually giving a damn about your people, and their families and what they got going on and in their lives. Simple, nothing to it.
Basic concepts, like if what you don't, they say what you don't count, what you don't measure doesn't count. Because if you don't know your numbers, and there were people in the audience that were giving like objections, saying like, well, I don't make the phone calls through this, so if you can't track that, and then it's like, well, that's not really working. So it's just the enlightening things but it's just those things that but he's telling you, and you're like, you have all these aha moments, like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So it's just getting back into the basics, and once you get something that works, staying there and being consistent with keeping not only yourselves but your team members accountable. Because if they're, saying that they're going to do something, and then you're not, whether or not they're doing it, then at that point it's like there's no accountability. There's no, you're not tracking anything. So it just gets lost, and then you do something for a day or two, and then you're wondering why shit doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work because you're not staying consistent. You're not keeping yourself accountable, and then you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And not every day is sunshine and rainbows. We all know that, but all of those little basic things every single day make a huge difference in the end. The numbers don't lie. They multiply if you do exactly what he says. If,
it doesn't work, it's because you're not putting in the work. It's simple. If you are putting in the work, the results and the numbers don't lie. Like Jamie's saying, if you do what you're supposed to be doing, your biggest problem is going to be, what do I do with all my money? We were literally out with some dude yesterday, matter of fact, and that was his problem. I want that problem. What about you, Jane?
Yeah.
He literally said to us, my biggest problem is, what do I do with all my money? Man, every day I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. Man.
Yeah. Well, more money, more problems,
Man.
it's definitely.
I'm down with that one.
Yeah, I'd rather have that problem than no money, big problems.
No money, no problems. Shit, I'd rather have more money, more problems. We'll figure it out.
Definitely. Yeah, just a lot of really, really cool, amazing people, and just shows you what's possible out there. But you got to get up every day, and you got to keep going.
That's the other thing. We met a lot of amazing people, but there was also a lot of those people that I thought were going to be amazing that were not so amazing. Mm-hmm. Some other people you meet in person, once you meet them, they're not who you thought
they're not so amazing.
Yeah, so a lot of acting and
life lessons,
showmanship online, but when it comes down to it, bro, we get to see who you really are. Well, y'all, I'm out. 727 Podcasts. Holler at your boy. We out in Dallas. Tell them how they can find you in Dallas.
708-259-6242.
Shit, come to the Cabrini Green. Oh, no, where we at? Quinta. We at La Quinta in Dallas. Come holler at your boy. All right.
Yeah. I'ma need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believed. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process. What could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your ass, there's lots you can do. You wanna learn something?